So in this video today we're going to be going over limits, the graphical approach, and one thing I'm going to introduce to you is one-sided limits. What I mean by one-sided limits is when a function approaches a certain limit from the negative side and a function approaches a certain limit from the positive side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out right here, or actually over here, the limit as x approaches 2 from the negative side, and then the limit as x approaches 2 from the positive side of f of x. So what do both of these mean? So you have some function with the limit, and we want to figure out the limit as the function x approaches 2. So what this little negative sign on this one means, the limit as x approaches 2 from the negative side. This means it's going to come from the left and coming up. And we can see when this function comes from the left, it comes up and approaches 2, it comes up to some number, it comes up to 2. So we can say the limit as x approaches 2 from the negative side is equal to 2. Then for the second one, we could say the limit as x approaches 2. Let's just erase that one. And I'll put it over here again. The limit as x approaches 2 from the positive side of f of x. We can see that this approaches some number. We'll change to black here. When x approaches 2 from the positive side, which means from the right side. So this is what this plus means up here, the subscript above the 2, to the top right hand side, I should say. Means when x approaches 2 from the positive side or the right hand side, and that's what it means. The limit as x approaches 2 from the right hand side, you can see it approaches 2, but it goes to 1. So what is the limit as x goes to 2? Well, we get two answers here. We get the limit as x goes to 2 from the negative side or the left hand side is equal to 2. Then we get the limit as x approaches 2 from the positive side is equal to 1. Well, by one important fact, by one important equation, I could say, we say that the limit as x goes to some number c only exists if the limit as x approaches c from the negative side of f of x is equal to the limit as x approaches c from the positive side. So the limit of f of x as x goes to c only exists if this is true. If the limit as x goes to c from the negative side is equal to the limit as x goes to c from the positive side. And as we can see, the limit as x goes to c from the positive side is equal to 1. And the limit as x goes to c from the negative side is equal to 2. So this is not true. So the limit as x goes to 2 of f of x is undefined. It does not exist. Or it does not exist, I should say. Because there are two different points. You know, it doesn't make sense to say that limit as x goes to 2 is equal to 1 and 2. That's impossible. So that means this limit does not exist, but you can look at it from one-sided ways. You can look at it from the negative side, or you can look from the positive side. If you look at it from the negative or positive side, it does exist, but as a limit itself, as the limit of as x goes to 2 of f of x, it does not exist. Say D and E does not exist. So let's write another example now. So remember, in order for this limit to exist, some function, it has to equal the limit itself from both the negative side and both the positive side. And it makes sense because, it has to converge to one point.